So as we settle in for another Formula 1 race weekend at Austin, we have all eagerly awaited for more updates in regards to Red Bull budget cap breach, and more developments have been made in regards to that. But that's not all. Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas have also broke their silence with big demands to the FIA in regards to the breach, so be sure to stick around to hear what they have to say in today's short video update. So public statements have been somewhat limited since the FIA announced that Red Bull and Aston Martin exceeded the budget cap of $145 million. But to bring you all up to speed with what you may or may not know so far, it has been confirmed that Red Bull went over budget by roughly $1.8 million, which is believed to have been spent on sick pay, gardening leave and catering. So this places Red Bull in the minor breach category, as they have spent over budget but not gone over the 5% margin, which would take them into the major breach category, which could result in exclusion from the championship altogether. However, Red Bull is still not out of the woods yet, as a minor breach can also include a reduction of driver and constructor championship points. But you can see all the possible reprimands on your screen now. So what updates have we had in regards to the FIA's budget cap decision since the race weekend has gotten underway at Austin? Well, the FIA has offered terms to Red Bull for them to agree to an accepted breach agreement, or an ABA, meaning that Red Bull could accept any wrongdoing in return for a lesser punishment. Although it's still unclear at this point what that could be, it is likely to be more of a financial penalty that will not include a deduction in points, but more likely a reduction in wind tunnel time, something that is crucial in car development. Red Bull's other option is to go before an adjudication panel, but going this route would mean that a bigger range of penalties would be on the table if they decide to fight the FIA's findings and lose. This could result in points being deducted and possibly losing last year's title in the worst case scenario. Now, although Red Bull claim their innocence in regards to the breach, is it better for them to swallow their pride and take the accepted breach agreement, or to fight it out? Let me know your thoughts below. Both Perez and Verstappen have stood strongly by Red Bull during these times, with both drivers expressing their own thoughts on the matter. But before that, a big thanks to you for sticking around to this point in the video. Be sure to hit the like button if you're enjoying today's content, and be sure to subscribe for more short Formula 1 updates like this in the future. So let's start with Max, who had this to say. "I think it's mainly because we're doing well," he said. "They tried to slow us down in any way possible. That's how Formula 1 works. Everyone is at the end of the day a bit hypocritical. We just have to focus on our job. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but as a team we know what we have to deal with, and we are very clear with what we think is correct." His thoughts were echoed by Sergio Perez, who added this. "We believe that we are in line, and we believe that everything will come up in the right situation. Obviously I will leave it down with my team to solve this together with the FIA. At the end of the day, there are always teams that want to take performance out of you, especially when you are winning. It's part of the sport, and this has been the case forever. I just think it's a normal situation. At the end of the day, facts will come out and people will see and understand the situation. As the weekend develops, I'm sure we will hear more from teams and drivers on the grid. However, both Lewis Hamilton and Bottas have already spoken to Sky Sports, with Hamilton having this to say. "I do believe the sport has to do something about this, because if the FIA are quite relaxed with the rules, then all the teams will just go over the budget and spend millions more. Only getting a slap on the wrist is not great for the sport. They might as well not have a cost cap in future. I do believe FIA President Mohammed Ben Sulayem and his team will make the right decisions. I have to believe that. I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm just focused on doing the best job I can, and what they have done is done. I am looking forward and looking at how I can win another world championship." Now, in a separate interview to Lewis Hamilton, his ex-teammate Valtteri Bottas had this to say in regards to the breach. "I feel like rules are rules, and if you don't follow them, there should be a penalty that really hurts. I personally hope it's going to be a strict and harsh penalty, because that shouldn't happen. Rules are the rules. There are many rules in F1, and there should be no difference in terms of the penalty. Let's hope that it's a good penalty that really hurts them. I was sitting in the fight last year for the constructors. Yes, we got that, but we missed the driver's title by a few points, and a few £1,000,000, it can make a big difference." So strong thoughts from both Lewis and Valtteri. These comments follow on just days after Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff's comments, along with McLaren boss Zak Brown. If you want to hear what they had to say, I have done 2 other videos on that you can find in the description below. So what are your thoughts on the budget cap breach so far? Do you agree with what Hamilton and Bottas have to say? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But that's the video from me today, guys. Remember to like and subscribe, and until the next time, bye bye.